Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And that gets things running. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. And the shot's on here. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up and he was gifted a chance.
Guevara. Camavinga. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Modric promptly onto that, and that is that. Camavinga does well to get it back. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Has a go! And he's managed to get rid. He has found the way through. Modric. Now Mbappe. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Carlos Alenia. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Modric gets a foot in here. Mbappe. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, can he get onto this? Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga. Brahim Diaz. Guevara. Tchouameni with the foul. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Bellingham. Valverde. It's Camavinga. Bellingham. So we've reached the hour mark. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point.
Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that was very necessary.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And here's Mbappe. Looks to clip it forward. Goalkeeper's ball. Gets his pass away. He's found a way through. Climbs up big. It's in. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Alava have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8 será reemplazado por el dorsal 24.
Guevara. Oh, not quite.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Forwards and with intent. Juan Jordan. Juan Jordan! He can get that clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Fran Garcia with the clearance.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That is ended up in no man's land. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, overconfidence and/or cockiness should never be allowed to filter into a dressing room, but they failed to heed the warning.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.